So this Sunday, the undefeated Steelers come to Jacksonville and face on the 1-8 Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, whenever people think of Steelers versus Jaguars, at least speaking for Jaguar fans, we all think about back in 2017 where the Jaguars basically owned the Steelers. I mean, the Jaguars defeated the Steelers in a regular season where the Jaguars picked off Ben Roethlisberger 5 different times. And then later on in the AFC divisional round of the playoffs, the Jaguars actually went to Pittsburgh and defeated them and really upset them. And the Jaguars became the second team to actually beat the Steelers in Heinz Field twice in one season. The first team also being the Jacksonville Jaguars. But now look at us 3 years later. 3 years after this game, the Steelers are right now 9-0 while the Jaguars are 1-8. So what happened, man? Why do the Steelers remain great and the Jaguars just fell down the hole? Well, this video is going to be much less of a preview video and more of just an admiring the Pittsburgh Steelers and actually showing and telling you guys their blueprint to really making a consistent, winning, sustainable team. So really the first thing that they do is that when talent leaves, they replace it with talent. I mean, you look at it. When Le'Veon Bell leaves, they have James Conner step up and do their thing. When Antonio Brown and Martavis Bryant leave, they bring in guys like Chris Claypool and Deontay Johnson. Also, when tight end Lance McDonald leaves, they're able to bring in guys like Eric Ebron. And when safeties like Mike Mitchell leave, they can upgrade and bring in Minkah Fitzpatrick. So it's like, you know, when talent leaves, they're able to actually bring in talent to replace it, which isn't something that the Jaguars have been doing. Now, the second thing that they do is that they have a franchise quarterback. I mean, Ben Roethlisberger has been, while he's not the flashy type of player that maybe a Patrick Mahomes or Russell Wilson is, you know, he's a guy that is a consistent winner and he's just overall efficient. And I think that he's actually a dark horse MVP candidate this year as he continues to have a pretty good season. When you look at his numbers, he's a 67% completion percentage. He has 2,267 yards passing, as well as a 22 touchdown to 4 interception ratio. And you look at this, man. Ben Roethlisberger was drafted in the 2004 NFL draft. They have had a franchise quarterback since this day. And for reference, that draft, the Jaguars drafted Reggie Williams. And how long ago does that seem when Reggie Williams was on this team doing his celebration after catching first down passes? It seems like forever ago. And another reference, in the 2004 NFL draft, I was 10 years old. So that just gives you something where it's like, look, if you draft a franchise quarterback, you can have them for a long time. And just think, for that long, the Steelers have never had to worry about the quarterback position. It is largely important to get your franchise quarterback. And the third thing, another huge thing, is that they have Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin, easily one of the most underrated coaches in the NFL. People think, when they think of great coaches, they think of, the first thing that comes to their mind, Andy Reid, Sean McVay, Sean Payton, Bill Belichick. These guys come to mind, but they kind of forget about Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin is a guy that's been the head coach there ever since, I don't have the exact year down, but I think like 2005 he's been the head coach, if I'm not mistaken. Since being there, he has 142 wins, 74 losses, and 1 tie. He's never had a losing season as the head coach over there. It's just absolutely incredible what Mike Tomlin has been able to do. And I mean, you look at them now, man. They are currently sitting at 9-0, and it's a very quiet 9-0. It kind of reminds me of the Carolina Panthers back in 2015. The Panthers were a team that was undefeated, yet they didn't get a lot of media respect. A lot of people kind of expected them to be out early, but then Cam Newton led them to a Super Bowl before Cam Newton infamously did not jump on a fumble. You know, maybe the Steelers do the same thing, man. I know the AFC is kind of the crown of the NFL right now. I think there's a lot more, not necessarily better teams, but more teams that you could see winning the Super Bowl over there from the AFC than I would probably say the NFC. But it's going to be, I mean, the Jaguars, do they have a chance this game? I do not think so. I know the Jaguars have a good history against the Steelers, and this is actually, the Jaguars actually have an overall winning record against the Steelers, which is pretty incredible considering how bad the Jaguars have been. But they got an old rivalry dating back to the AFC Central days when they were in the same division. And it's a fun rivalry that we have, and hopefully the Jaguars can improve their team so we can spark a rivalry back up. But when you look at this game, man, the Jaguars on the injury report, Laviska Shenault and James O'Shaughnessy are both out. Cornerback Sidney Jones, wide receiver Colin Johnson, and quarterback Gardner Minshew are questionable. Jake Luton will get the start, so even if Gardner Minshew is active, he will not get the start for the Jaguars. So that's kind of the report for this game. Now, I will let you guys know I am once again going live for this game on Sunday, so hopefully all you guys can join me there. And also be sure to join my Flick chat group. I do weekly giveaways over there. The link to that will be down below. Definitely join in there. Like I said, I do weekly giveaways. We talk everything Jaguars. It's a place that I really interact with Jaguar fans the most besides my comments. So it's really a lot of fun, that community over there. And also, you guys can check the link down below. I'm giving away a free Josh Allen jersey once I hit 10,000 subscribers. So check out that video to really see how. And also, you guys can become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month. Thank you guys all so much who are already members. And yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Let me know what you guys kind of think of this game coming up, and I'll see you guys Sunday.